How are you?
You look like the Greek god of fire.
Is that because of my red hair?
And your fluorescent pink chemise. What do you got there? Is that just the way the colors are coming through?
Oh no, this is a pink jacket.
Is that a gay pride thing?
It's whatever you want it to be, man. I'm wearing it because it keeps me warm. You know how cold it is right now in Georgia?
I have heard it's quite cold. Is that why your cheeks are red too? Is that for breast cancer awareness?
My cheeks are red because I'm a ginger.
And that doesn't mean a white man.
No.
There's so much you've covered in your video about objectifying black men and how women are systematically and seriously oppressed in today's society, about how gays are people too. I don't even know where to start.
Well, I just say that Milo, I don't mean to just go to that, but I just want to get right now off my chest. I don't really think Milo's actually gay. I think that he's a fake gay. I don't think any real gay person, is going to be that conservative. I think that if he was a liberal, I wouldn't have attacked him if he was a liberal because,
That sounds kind of prejudiced. Are you a bigot towards conservatives?
No, I'm not a bigot towards conservatives, okay? I think if anyone's a bigot, no offense, but I think all of you are the bigots. You're all the white, cis, male bigots, and you're attacking people that are, in your opinion, lower than you. Like
Michael, I want you to get laid, okay? I can tell you don't get laid a lot. When you do all this white knight shit, it turns pussies dry.
I'm not a white knight, okay?
If you want to get laid, you gotta grow balls. When you do this fucking faggot shit, women don't want to fuck you. Even the biggest feminists, their boyfriends are fucking bikers. You need to grow your hair long, get a leather vest, and sit on a fucking crotch rocket.
I'm proud to be a social justice warrior, okay? Everyone keeps calling me that in the comments. And
no one is gonna fuck you, ever!
What?
Do you know how dry pussies get when you say social justice warrior?
You act like you slay pussy all the time, Gavin.
I'm married now, but when I was your age, I had every STD under the sun. I had chlamydia, gonorrhea, everything but fucking crabs. You know why? Because I was an asshole. I'm trying to help you.
You're not trying to help me. You're just trying to promote this white stereotype that we're all racists. Well, no, I'm not white, but all of you are.
Wait, did you just fuck up your script there? I think you just messed up your lines. You think that I'm trying to push this shit that we're all racist? I thought that's your thing. You even called Milo racist for sucking black cocks.
I don't mess up. I'm not messing up lines. I'm saying that you are promoting the stereotype by your actions, by the way you're acting. You're making everyone else look bad. I mean, I'm
making everyone look bad. You're the guy with cum dripping out of his mouth every time you talk.
That's not cum. That's spit.
Why is it so viscous?
Mouth because of people like you.
It was dangling on your chin. I could see there was white in it. Those are the sperms.
When you're attacking women, you're attacking my mother. You're attacking
your mother's dead, asshole.
What?
Isn't your mother dead?
Yes, she is dead.
So how am I attacking her?
It has nothing to do. That's neither here nor there. That's not right. I don't know why you would even bring that up.
Well, you're calling me a motherfucker, and I'm like, you're calling me a necrophiliac.
I'm not calling you a necrophiliac. I'm just saying that you're making women feminists more and more. Like by the way you act, you're acting so chauvinistic.
How old are you?
I mean, I've seen some of your videos, and some of them have made me literally cry laughing. But most of them, like 99% of them, have legitimately made me feel offended. Like my chest is hurt for women because it's almost like you're bullying them. I am like the anti-hater. I don't mean to come across like I'm attacking. I get offended I guess I get offended easily when I'm touchy because I have a lot of women in my family. I've been raised by mostly women.
Yeah, and look what they've done. They've made a sub-fag. You're below a gay.
I'm not a sub-fag, and I don't appreciate that term, okay?
Sorry, sub-homo.
I'm a straight
every fag I know is more masculine than you. These women have stripped you of your testosterone. Why are you living at home with your fucking, what do you guys call them, gubbies or nunu or...
First of all, it's not a gubby or a fucking new, it's my meemaw, okay?
Okay, sorry.
And second of all, I am way more masculine than that fuckboy Milo. He's a piece of shit. I mean, honestly, he's literally the Antichrist.
That sounds pretty masculine to me. Ra estu nero for ilonio. Speaking Latin and fucking black dudes. That's pretty masculine. Hey, look, Copper, ultimately, we're so far ahead of you here that we want to come back in time and reach down and, help you up. And that involves you becoming a man. You should move out of the house at 18. You don't live with your fucking Mima however, it's hard to tell with gingers if you're 8 or 80. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Time to get out of the house and get your dinky stinky, faggot.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You sound literally like one of those bullies in the back of my high school bus back in the day.
Yeah. Like, bullies are underrated. When we had bullies, we created Steve Jobs. We created the Silicon Valley. Those wedgies made your fucking iPhone.
Just because, first of all, just because women are less, physically strong doesn't mean you get to push them around.
I don't push them around. I want them doing their magical powers, which is breeding, making babies. Sure, some of them are tough enough to be in the Marines. They're called lesbians. You are pretending that they're all exactly the same, and they should all fucking Supermans should be Clark Kent and working at the Daily Bugle. No. Clark Kent is a shitty journalist. Some of Supermen might be good, but the majority of them should use their magic power, and that is making babies and shaping lives. Now, when we take men out of the equation, we shape lives like you and make these giant fucking ginger babies who drink moonshine all day.
That's not moonshine. That's sweet tea my Mima made me. And second of all,
your Mima made you into a pussy. She made you into a sweet tea.
Why don't women have paid maternity leave? Can you tell me that you would talk about pregnant women?
Because they don't need paid maternity leave. If we had followed the system that the Lord set up, the man would be paying for her bills. Why do women have to work? Why do they need maternity leave? And by the way, the free market does plenty of maternity leave on its own because it happens naturally. You mean the government. Why doesn't the government pay maternity leave?
Single women make 60% less of what we do.
And look what happens when single women raise children. They wear fucking pink zip-ups and he eats sweet tea.
Hey, Milo, don't talk about me being raised because you don't understand where I come from.
I think your mother died of shame.
You're a racist bigot and you're a cock-sucking fucker. Pardon my language. I'm sorry.
What's the matter with sucking cock? You're the master of it. I've never seen you without cum in your mouth.
You're a real asshole. You know that? See, and people like you is the reason I'm voting for Hillary. We need a woman in office.
No, Mima. Mima is why you're voting for Hillary. You've been castrated. And I don't think you're beyond the point of no return. Step 1. You got to get a house with some dudes, a shitty apartment, sleep by the furnace. Step 2. You got to get a dishwashing job. You'll get bare minimum wage, you'll do okay, and you'll learn to riff in the kitchen. And you'll learn to hang out with black people who will help you with your testosterone problem. Step 3, you got to get a vehicle, a motorbike. I know it's not going to be anything fancy, 50 cc's will do. Step 4, you're going to get a BJ, and you'll see what they feel like to actually receive them instead of give them. And then that pink cardigan's going to be replaced with a nice fucking flannel, and you're going to be a man.
Cumia, don't you take orders from Anthony Cumia? Is that correct? Isn't that your boss?
Who the fuck told you that? Rat?
Okay, well, I'm just saying I'm not going to take tips from a guy who takes orders from a woman beater. All right, that's all I'm saying.
I'm glad you brought that up, actually. I was going to mention this at the beginning of the show. If my boss did hit a woman, I would be gone in a second. So would everyone, by the way. No one works for someone who beats the shit out of a woman. That is a fucking myth. So the ones that are staying here are clearly the ones that know the whole story. All right? Shit for brains? You have been brainwashed into taking up all these causes because, I don't know why. I guess it gets you more hits. That's not, what does YouTube pay you? You probably get $400 bucks
I don't do anything for
a year.
That's just like this fucking myth. I mean, hello, have you seen my upload? Like, first of all, my views have dropped, and second of all, my upload history has been sporadic. Well, I've never had a fucking, like,
sporadic.
Oh, well, look Friday for my new video.
It's sporadic.
I mean, half those times when I say that shit, I never do. I don't get into YouTube, okay? I have a television show. I don't need YouTube for currency, for money. I do it because I love it, and I have a voice, and all these women out there, they don't have a voice, whereas you have the fucking Gavin Mcinnes show. I don't see any feminists or any, non-cis male white gender people out there having their own reality TV shows or their own fucking, their thing. I'm going to use my television show to push against people like you. No offense to you, but I think everyone deserves a voice. All right, asshole!
Okay, let's wrap it up. What are the problems with the world? We have a racist world, right? It's racist in America.
It's extremely like sided to the white cisgender. You know.
So if a black kid grows up in a modern America in 2016, and he won't be able to get an education, it'll be very, very hard for him to become a lawyer or a doctor because he doesn't have because of racism.
White privilege. When a black guy walks down the street and passes a cop, he doesn't think, and he doesn't have to. And he has to worry that the cop is going to come around and shoot him, or because he's wearing a hoodie. But if a white guy walks past the cop, you know as well as I do, Gavin. You know that he's not worrying. He's just like, whatever, it's a cop. You know, white privilege is being able to go and like take a white girl out and not have to worry about their parents, you know, attacking you because of the skin color.
Yeah, but shit for brains. You're ignoring patterns here. You see, the cops are more dubious of blacks because they've noticed a pattern. The white privilege thing you're talking about has been earned. The reason women don't clutch their purse when I'm in an elevator is because this tends not to steal purses. If I was black and I got on an elevator and someone clutched their purse, I would be mad at the blacks who had stolen so many purses that they formed a pattern that gave people the natural instinct to run the odds in their head and go, I should clutch my purse a little bit here.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why isn't there cops in every fucking school? Because every single school shooter and church shooter is a white, disgusting, cisgender male.
Mass shootings are not a pattern here. You know how many people were murdered by gangs last year? It's about 2,000 a year. You know how many are murdered with mass shootings? I don't know, 4, 5? It's statistically irrelevant. It's actually 0. The margin of error is 0. And yes, mass shooters do tend to be white. And you know what? The FBI profiles accordingly. And yes, there should be armed guards at all schools. The more guns, the merrier. Are you now pro-gun, dude?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I'm always been like,
oh, just get fucking laid, you moron. Jesus Christ, you're fucking pathetic. 23 years old drinking sweet tea in the middle of the day. That's why you're fat, by the way.
I'm not fat, I'm big.
You're a fucking sphere. You look like Humpty Dumpty is going to the Olympics.
You're literally just throwing me elementary bullies in lines. Is this how you got a TV show? Really, Gavin? Why don't they get some people that know the facts, the statistics? Not just a random bearded white cis man.
Give me a statistic, Gorilla Mask.
A statistic?
Yeah.
Okay, married women or single women make 60% less than gender straight men like you.
And why do you think that is, fucktard?
Because women are being suppressed by men. Do you know that most of the fucking professors are males? That's why you always see in the pornographies that it's a male teacher. Yeah, what's funny, asshole?
Single women make less money than rich white men because rich white men are better at stuff that makes money than single black women are.
I don't understand how you're not able.
Single black women don't exactly excel in finance.
No, single.
And part of the reasons is you got to get up at 4 in the morning for the China markets.
Single women in general are making less than men.
Here's another thing that's never occurred to you. Have you ever considered the possibility that Mima is lazy?
No, she's not lazy. She actually worked a day job, a night job, and a weekend job.
What's she doing right now, though, besides sitting on her ass making sweet tea for a fucking beta male ginger sphere?
Mima got 5 hours of sleep a night for 30 years. They got 4 or 5 hours of sleep. She raised 3 children on her own because my grandpa was a deadbeat loser.
Yeah, well, that's the tragedy here, is the lack of men in the family. And I'll take your hit with Mima's hard work. I'll assume you're not lying. But for the most part, single moms are lazy. And it's a really shitty thing to do to a kid.
What?
Become a single mom knowingly. Most single moms are single moms by choice. And look what they create.
My grandpa
look at you.
Was a terrible person. He was also...
Look in the mirror. Grow a fucking beard and wear a camel hat. You're in Georgia.
First of all, I have a beard, okay?
No, a beard. Not a gorilla mask. All right, bye. I've had enough of you.
Yeah, peace, asshole.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Grow a fucking nut.
Sorry, Claire. Claire, are you there?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm just very anxious right now.
That's fair, I understand. Is this your first official coming out as a woman?
Yes, sir. It is.
I want to be as respectful as possible, Claire. Should I call you a woman? Do I call you trans? Do I call you she?
I would prefer you call me by she.
Okay. And you're a woman.
Yes, I am.
Okay. First question, obviously, everyone goes to in their head is, what about south of the belt border? Are we going to be chopping off any bananas?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I haven't decided about that.
Why is your hair so short?
Well, I shaved it off because I had a hairline issue, and I decided I was going to get a wig, and yeah.
Your hair is receding?
Yeah, I have a receding hairline, so.
Oh, I see. You know, my barber was cutting my hair the other day. We were talking about implants or whatever, like the hair plugs things. And he goes, it used to be terrible. It used to look like silviculture, you know, when they plant trees and you can see where they don't plant trees. But he said now the stuff they do in Singapore is so good. He goes, I can't tell. Now, this is a barber who stares at hair all day. I think you might want to hop on a plane and get, I think they take the back and they put it in the front. I'm not sure what.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm having an anxiety attack right now.
That's okay. We want it to air.
It's my first time on camera since I started transitioning 5 months ago. I started doing hormone therapy. Since when I went on your show, I'm not gonna blabber on, but my hands are shaking right now. I went on your show and I was going through some stuff, and I remember that list you told me about getting manly, and I actually started to do that, and I have photos to prove it and like timestamps and stuff.
Let's see them.
I don't have. I mean, they're on the internet. I'll have to send them to you. I'll do it publicly over Twitter.
You got a motorbike?
I had to. Yeah, I actually did, and I have it outside. I got a yellow. It's a Honda scooter. It's
How many cc's?
I don't know how many cc's.
You just know it's yellow. That's very chick-like of you.
Yeah, and anyway, like. I started having a lot of panic attacks, and meanwhile decided that I should go to therapy, and I went, and here I am. That's why I haven't made a video in 5 months, and I didn't come on your show. We tried to arrange something, and I'm sorry I kept flopping on you, and my chest is pounding right now.
Let's see your chest. Can we see you in your dress?
Sure.
Why are you crying? Claire, you look wonderful. Claire, you're a Southern belle. Don't cry, sweetheart. Don't cry, my sweet angel.
Shut up, Gavin. Just don't be that way.
Do you have any wigs at your house? Can you put one on? I'm having trouble with the mental picture of you as a woman with that hairdo.
Hold on 1 second.
It's the same hairdo as the guy who realigned my truck on Thursday. I want to see some nice Farrah Fawcett locks. You know, they make these wigs out of human hair. I saw one, Tom Cruise was in a movie, and what they do for all these big Hollywood movies is they make your exact hair out of human hair, and then they put that on a styrofoam head. So if Tom Cruise has to come back in 2 months and reshoot a scene, they have his exact hairdo made with human hair.
I spent the night at a friend's house, and I left it over there.
So you have one wig?
Right now.
I couldn't see your eyes before you left the room, and now I can see that they have tears.
Yeah, because I'm having a panic attack right now, Gavin. If you weren't such a chauvinistic cis white male, you would know that.
Don't say ick. We don't need that. It's chauvinist. It's misogynist. It just seems curious that you left the room and then now you have visible tears, and I couldn't see the tears before you left. And it also seems weird that you'd only have one wig when a wig is $20 and you're making such a massive transition. I'm also curious why you wouldn't have any makeup on. It doesn't seem like you're very committed, which is why one of the biggest problems I had with trans the whole time is that there seems to be a distinct lack of effort here. If you're going to do something as huge as leave a gender, that's like leaving a planet. And then you see these people who leave the planet and they haven't even packed their bags. You don't go on a spaceship in sweatpants. You pack your bags.
Fucking, is that what you want, Gavin? Is that what you want? You say that everyone's like, you always think I'm a fucking troll, and that's why I don't come on your show, because I'm having a panic attack right now. You don't even give me any kind of fucking help.
Your eyes aren't bloodshot, and I've seen a tit like that on you 1,000,000 times. Let's get a better look, please. I want to believe you.
Did you see my freaking... I mean, my legs are shaved, everything, like...
All right, that's pretty good. That takes at least 8 minutes. Let's see your tits again, please. I have Mercedes show me your tits on the show all the time.
I'm not playing this shit, so get the fuck out, shit. This is bullshit. And I'm gonna look a lot better when I go on YouTube on my upcoming video, on my official video. So,
Are you taking estrogen?
yes, I have been for 5 months now.
Because your voice sounds pretty good. You know what I like to do a chick's voice? And this is a tip for you. You let pressure build up in your larynx, and then you sort of release it. So listen to this. This is how I used to answer the phone when I didn't want to talk to someone. I wanted them to think it's a chick. I'd go, hello?
Oh my god.
Hello?
See, Gavin, like you told me you weren't gonna fuck with me.
I'm not trying to fuck with you, but there's just a hole in your logic. You're going to outer space without packed bags.
You think that I would come on your show? Like, this is ridiculous. Like,
I thought you'd come on my show the bare minimum, like a $20 wig and some lipstick.
I wanted to. Yeah, but I'm not. See, that's not how trans people are. It's not always about having to look that way. It's how your soul feels and how you feel on the inside. See, that's what the feminist community teaches us, and that's why.
How your soul feels? I thought you didn't have souls.
See, that's where I found it. Like when I was doing the whole, like when I was a feminist and I found myself, and I tried to go to my ex-girlfriend's gender studies or whatever, and I'm fucking done.
Hello. How are you? I like the decor in there. It's cozy. It makes me think of Meatloaf. Hey, sweetheart. Actually, those tits do seem bigger than usual.
Thank you for noticing.
Would you describe yourself as gay?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, not gay. Now that you're a woman, are you interested in men?
I'm a trans woman, and I am, like, my sexuality is, like, fluid.
Fluid. So does that mean you take it up the pooper scooper chute?
No, Gavin, it does not mean that. I'm getting really tired of this, honestly. Do you have, like, a crush on me? Is that what it is?
Yes, I want to make love to you from behind.
Me, Gavin, is that it?
I'm just curious. Look, I'm just saying questions that everyone is thinking. Are you going to...
Come on, Gavin. You wanted to make me into a man, make me into a girl, make me into a woman, Gavin. I mean, because that's what you want. You got me on here having a fucking panic attack. My arms are shaking.
No, they're not. Let's see your arms.
I shaved my armpits. I mean...
Sit back again. I like seeing your receding hairline in that dress. You look like a cop who fixes his own car on Halloween.
You're gonna bring the filthy fucking pigs into this now? Huh?
No, I was talking more about your hair.
Gavin, Black Lives Matter, not blue lives, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
what's the future plans for you? We're getting off at a tangent here. Let's describe the next 6 months. Are you going to continue taking estrogen? Are you going to get a wig?
I am. I have a wig on the way. I told you in the Twitter DMs, I've got $500 worth of stuff coming, and I can show you the receipts. I can put them all on Twitter.
Okay.
I don't care who has my address. My address is on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I tried to get it off, but it's still on there. I've gotten tons of people sending hate mail to me. I'm pretty sure I've had U-Hauls come to my house. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
You got a wig coming in the mail, huh?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting that you wouldn't mention the wig you left at a friend's house last night.
No, I had that too, but I'm saying that was a cheaper.
Oh, yeah, most people would say, I'm going to go get my wig later on today, as opposed to I have a wig on the way when they left a wig at a friend's house. Just seems a little curious.
I'm faking everything, Gavin. That's right. I don't really care. I can take photos of it. I can show you all of my estrogen. I can show you all that.
Yes, please. Please show us estrogen right now.
Being myself.
Do you have your estrogen medication in your home?
No.
Can you go get your estrogen medication?
I'm sorry?
Can you go get your estrogen medication, please? I see. I can't see the label, dude.
Well, I don't want to show all my information.
Okay, cover your information with your fingers so we see estrogen and Michael Cottrell.
It doesn't say estrogen on it.
What does it say?
I'm done playing, Gavin. I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh, you see, you gotta hammer out your story a little more thoroughly.
Yeah, right. And you need to hammer out your beard because it's getting a little like gray. Like you need to color it.
Oh, what a bitch! Okay, well, is that all we got now? Like, what's the next 6 months for you? Are you interested romantically in anyone? Are you going to go on dates?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's where my vlogs are going to do. I'm going to start doing them every week on YouTube.
And you're going to meet...
when I'm fully dressed, Gavin, like I said, I wanted to wait till next Monday.
Oh, well, I'd love to have you back next Monday if we may.
I promise, I give everyone that's watching and you my word, I will be back and I will be looking like a bad bitch. All right? And just so you know, I will show you everything you need to know. I'll show the wig that my friend had. I'll show the wig, and after we leave this little conversation, I'm going to be posting all the photos on Twitter.
Where did you get that dress? It looks like my mother-in-law's bathing suit. Where did you get that dress? Can't you wear like Jeremy Scott or something fun?
I didn't have much to work with, Gavin. That's why I said I was having an anxiety attack. Dumbass!
You were having an anxiety attack for the past 5 months? You said you've been going through this for 5 months. You can't go shopping once?
I've been having anxiety because I chose to come out last night publicly on Twitter. I've been having anxiety attacks. Why can't you get this through your fucking skull, Gavin?
You know a look I would recommend for you?
Has all the toxic masculinity gone in your little fucking head? You can't think of it. You can't think straight with the little glasses. You got the little fucking
That's
hair.
not how women talk, dude. You're being too vitriolic. They're more passive aggressive than that. You should look up the...
You always have.
Look up the Accelerator Girls from the ZZ Top video Legs. That's should be your look. It's fingerless mesh gloves.
Okay, sure.
What is that, mascara?
Let me look it up. Let me look it up right now. Here.
I don't think you're supposed to put that on your lips. I think that's through your eyes. All right, Officer O'Reilly, we should probably go. But happy Halloween.
Pencil, dumbass, a lip liner.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know this shit. I'm sorry. You're right, I'm wrong.
Bullshit, Gavin.
Thanks for coming on the show, buddy. And let's get you back as soon as we can. I don't want to wait till Monday. I want to get you like Farrah Fawcett, lipstick. There's pictures on Twitter. You look like a hot Scottish chick. Okay, bye.
Bye, bitch.